Saturday Night Live alumni Maya Rudolph is returning to NBC for a little bit of song, a little dance, and a whole lot of comedy on the Maya Rudolph Show. And joining us now live from New York is the host of the show, the lovely Maya Rudolph. Maya, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the Hampton Road Show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
I absolutely loved you on SNL, so it only seemed fitting that at some point you were going to end up with your own show. Tell me how this all came about, what people can expect.
I just always wanted to do this format, which is really just an extension of Saturday Night Live. And I love performing live. I love combining sketch comedy with music. So you're going to see a lot of musical pieces, a lot of the SNL character-y type stuff, and a lot of familiar faces. I have great friends joining me, Andy Samberg, Fred Armisen, Chris Parnell, all from my show, and then Sean Hayes, who's incredible, Kristen Bell, Craig Robinson. It's pretty exciting.
What goes into putting something like this together? I mean, obviously a lot of it is very kind of off the cuff and you go with the flow, but at the same time you needed to have a format. How is it different from SNL?
It's a new format, so we were sort of figuring it out as we went along, but it's similar in its roots. I mean, SNL is rooted in variety, and it's a really nice long tradition. I feel like I'm just carrying on a little bit of the tradition that I learned how to do on Saturday Night Live, and so in that sense it's similar, but hopefully with it being my show and my sense of humor, it's got its own flavor, I guess. I don't know.
What is your trick to just not laughing hysterically at something funny? How do you contain that? That's a talent in itself.
I don't have a trick, but I do. I do like the occasional crack up when it's genuine. You know, I mean, I've definitely cracked up from time to time. When we shot this special, there were a couple moments that I think like you just can't mask. But as long as they're genuine, I think it's sort of par for the course. It's fun. I think the other comedians are trying to make you laugh too, which is sort of a fun game, and it's a good time.
I love it. And for you, is this kind of coming full circle? I know you mentioned earlier that this has always been something you wanted to do. Do you kind of pinch yourself and just seeing where you were and where you're at now, it's pretty much a dream come true?
It is a dream come true, and it's really it's incredibly fulfilling doing, taking all the years of experience from working on Saturday Night Live, which to me is the pinnacle. It was always my dream. It's such a special place for me, and I feel like it'll never die for me. It's something that'll always be alive in everything that I do. But it's nice to sort of take what you learned and then create something new. But I'm doing it with Lorne Michaels too, and it's just sort of like, I don't know, it's still part of the family in that way. So it kind of keeps it alive for me in a lot of ways.
I love it. Well, I'm sure it's going to be great. We wish you the best of luck, Maya. Thanks so much for talking with us here on the Hampton Road Show.
Thank you. Okay, thanks very much.
Tune in for the special Maya Rudolph Show Monday night at 10 o'clock right here on Wavy TV 10.